If you watched my video on making the little purse holders, I showed you this cane, and I'm down to where it's not very much of it left, but I would like to make a veneer of this. And because it is not square, it's going to be difficult because all these little round edges aren't going to fit together. So what I'm going to use are my squared ups from Teresa Saldago's tinypandora.com, and I'm going to just put this cane between the two largest, which I believe is 1 inch, and try to flatten. I'll turn it 1/4 of a turn and flatten. Turn it back 1/4 of a turn and flatten. I think I'm going to really like this tool. Except I'm using the end of my cane, and some of these little places are separating. So I think what I might have to do is go down a size. So I'm going to go down to the 3/4 of an inch. I was hoping to keep it at an inch, but I don't believe for this particular cane that that's going to work. And this is going to take, I'm going to do this gradually because I don't want to mess this up totally. But as I work my way down to the 1/2 inch rods that are here, it'll make it a little bit longer too, because it will be reducing it as I do this. Teresa, if I'm totally messing up your product, I'm sorry. But I just want to show what it's like when you use it. She makes everything look so easy. She's amazing. She's a big inspiration to me. So maybe I can show you what it looks like when I use it. This is really great. I've tried changing round canes into square canes before and never was successful. Let me cut this end off. And look at that. Is that awesome? Now I can slice this and make it into a veneer. So Teresa, thank you very much for your products. You're amazing. Thanks. See you later. Hi, this is Gail again. I was telling you I wanted to make a veneer out of my square canes, and so that's what I'm doing. And this right here is just the scrap from working with this cane. And what I did is I sliced lots of slices on my Lucy slicer. They're all about the same thickness. You do control the thickness of your slices, and there's a little wheel that you turn, but I just thought I would show you what I'm doing here. And let me just square up these edges so that the next batch will go together really well. But when you make a veneer, it's much easier if you use square pieces. And just like any other cane, when your clay gets soft, it may distort just a little bit when you put it in your slicer, but you can just take it with your fingers like I just did and get it back into shape. See, this one here is kind of a little bit off square, so all I'm going to do is just pull it a little bit, and now it's back to square again. And I think I'm going to put this one here. One good thing about this particular cane is you don't have to worry about lining things up because all it is a bunch of circles. But I just thought I'd show you because you can use this veneer to cover a pen, to cover a cabochon if you want to make a pendant. You can use these veneers for so many things. And I just love this cane. So I wanted to make sure I used as much of it as I possibly could. And this is just about all of it, which gives me a good reason to make another one, because this to me has been the most fun cane I have ever made. And of course I like the black and white. You can make it out of other colors. It doesn't have to be black and white. But I just happen to like the black and white effect. And I've made many things. Of course, I think I've told you in previous videos, when I make things, I usually give them away. So I've got pictures of things I've made, but I don't have any actual items to show you. But I will, at the end of the video, I will try to remember to put some pictures of things that I've made using this cane. But you just you try to put them together as close as you can. And I'm just trying to make sure that I'm using my thicker slices on this one, just because some of my slices were a little bit thicker than others. And let me see. And you can arrange these any way you want. I'm just going to add one more. I think I'll use this one. And then I'll cut the end off of the slab that I used, the scrap. I've got enough to make another one. I'll have to find me some more scrap. And then just take a rod, an acrylic rod, and go over it. You don't want to press it to where you're stretching the clay, but you want to seal these little seams. Because there's nothing worse than working really hard on a veneer and then you go to put it around something and it separates at the seams. So there you go. There's a veneer. You can still see a little bit of a line in there, but I'm going to roll it some more. But that's, you got the general idea. You just want to make sure this top is smooth and that the lines are smoothed out. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you soon.